Alright, we are back for round 2 with unfortunately another one lander, so I will have to mulligan. That one is good though. Good mulligan. I think I want to keep that, it's a good card. I will most likely draw a third thwamp at some point. And since I'm mulligan, I don't really want to go down on card if possible. So yeah, I think it's good enough that I want to keep it. And I don't need my land too much. Kind of clunky, you could say, to keep a card that you cannot cast, but there are actually 10 swamp in my deck that let me cast that, and that's one of the better card of my deck that deals with anything. That's a very good spell, so I think it's worth keeping. And I drew my swamp is away, so I guess now we are good to go. Alright, so if nothing else, I'll be at least, killing something with Puncture Bolt, killing something with Unmake, and dealing a few damage with Reaper. I'm not really down a card just because my opponent was on the play. But yeah, I hope I don't draw too many more lands. And since I drew 2 lands in a row, I'm super happy I kept the Unmake on the top. I guess I should have played the Mountain because it's more likely that they play something I want to Puncture Bolt next turn than Unmake, though it's 4 mana, so we'll see. Well, I guess it's something I would have wanted to Puncture Bolt then. So now if I Puncture Bolt, I cannot play the 2-4. I don't know. I mean, it was pretty much a choice I had to make. I don't know. It's kind of close. On the other hand, at 4 mana, they are likely to play something I cannot really Puncture Bolt efficiently. I don't know. But I kind of want to keep the Unmake for later on. Okay, that's a weird card. Interesting. So I guess at the beginning of my upkeep they can steal one of my creature, but then I will be stealing something back on my upkeep. Doesn't seem like it does a whole lot, but maybe it does, I don't know. We shall see, I guess. I'm just gonna read it. If they give it to me, it's actually pretty good. I don't know. Weird card. It's not typically the kind of card I would play, but maybe it's actually very good. I don't think so, though. Because if you give it to the opponent, then they can just give it back to you. It's just a card that makes things a bit weird. Unless you have some combo with it and you can actually get it back to your hand somehow. I don't think it's good. Maybe they can do that though. Like if they have a bounce spell on the Mischief and keep the Gwillion, it's pretty bad for me. Otherwise, yeah, it doesn't look very good. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe they have something to do with that. No, they just played a non-relevant creature. Okay, so I'm gonna exchange that for this. This way I don't get blown back by... I guess it's annoying because now my creature is not gonna be able to attack. I don't know, that card just doesn't seem like a card that would do a whole lot though. Maybe I'm wrong. So is that good enough that I want to unmake that? I think... I'm not sure. I am not sure. I certainly want to play that. Do I care about that? I don't think so. If I can trade it with my Reaper, I'm happy. And I can use my Unmake later on. And I don't think they want to trade with a 2-drop. The Mischief is gonna make the match super weird though. It's a very, very weird card. Maybe I should have killed that during my turn for that matter. I don't know. Weird. I have no experience playing against card like this, so if I miss something, don't be too harsh on me. The trade that happened just doesn't seem too bad. I mean, I don't have any blue creature, but this is a 2/2 unblockable, and this is not gonna do a whole lot for my opponent. I don't know. Okay, another Puka of some sort, I guess. This is a Puka's Mischief, okay. And a Mimic. I'm not sure should I unmake something here? So I guess this can trade here. I have no idea what what I'm supposed to do. So this is gonna trigger, and I can exchange my Reaper for the Mimic, which is gonna be unblockable if I can keep that around. No, never mind. I don't have the Mischief, so no, never mind. This time I don't have it. Okay, I think I should just unmake that thing though. What a weird card. Don't really know how I'm supposed to play against that, to be honest. Blowfly Infestation. Guess we might run that out now. So they cannot be block that. If I attack with that and they block with the Quillion, I'm fine. I think I'm fine with pretty much anything that could happen right here. Yeah, with the Infestation I should come out on top. I mean, with the Infestation and the Puka's Mischief, that game is gonna be super duper weird and not very easy to play either. I guess you can block here and block the Gouger, and then I'm forced to put a counter on one of my creature. It'd be fine though, I mean. It's fine. If you just block here, it's pretty bad though. Yeah. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Now I do have to put a counter here. I guess I can steal the Infestation. Not sure if it does matter a lot though. This game is going to be super weird. Why would you play that? I don't know. It's not bad, but is it good enough? Maybe now I steal the Infestation, kill that, and sweep my board? I don't know. And then I can only steal that thing back. Yeah, that card is so weird. This is the kind of card I would not really play, just because I think it's quite equal. So what I mean by equal is that you know, it will not really give an advantage to you more than to your opponent, and you spend a card doing that for something that could not really matter. So I guess that's a reason. Okay. I guess. Do I even want to steal that? If I steal that, I can attack with the Gouger. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I should keep the Mischief around. I don't know if it's. I don't even know if it's right to do that. As here, my opponent could have some stuff. I mean, if they have the 2/4 flying, and they steal and they kill my Gouger mid combat, I don't really care. But they might not have anything. Yeah. And it's kind of good if you are playing defensively, because even if I get back my creature, I cannot attack with it. But I don't know. And here, what happens if you trade and then after that you draw a 3-drop that you would not want to give me, which might have happened last game. I mean last turn. So I would not be surprised if they play a good card here. Maybe I should have kept the Mischief around and steal anything that costs 6 or less potentially. Yeah, yeah, I think I actually misplayed getting back my Mimic, especially since it's only for 1 damage. I don't know though. What a weird card. I mean, don't be too harsh on me if I misplay about that card. I think it's just not a card very easy to play against. Puncture Blast was an awesome top deck. So now my opponent is dead if they take enough damage. I'm not really sure what's going on, honestly. Could see a flash creature happening here, or a Nezeta on one of my creature maybe. A Kelpie. So if they play that, they will most likely block the Mimic. Then the issue if I Puncture Blast that is that I have to put a counter on one of my creature, which will have to be that. I think I will let that happen and try to kill my and for some reason they might block here. I think no, never mind. They will not. I think it's fine though. If I kill that first, then I have to put a counter on one of my creature. It just doesn't seem good, and I don't really care about my Mimic, and I could kill my opponent with that card. I guess I can get back their Mentor if they want. What the hell, though? Yeah. No, nothing happened. So if they don't have an answer to the Mentor, I kill them next turn, which is good news. I'm still at 20. I mean, if you have a bunch of way to bounce stuff, bounce permanent, bounce creature, it's probably a good card. So my opponent might have that going on in their deck. Otherwise, I think it's just not gonna be good enough. Okay. Sure. I don't actually care about that a whole lot. I mean, I'm just gonna kill them with the unblockable creature they gave me, I think. Yup. I drew a swamp, not the best, whatever. So I guess I'll try to kill them there, here. If they have an answer to that, maybe I lose then? I don't know, that was a pretty good draw. I mean, leeches are good and that one is no exception to the rule. I think we should be winning here though. What a weird game. So blue, mostly blue with a touch of white, Mischief, green leech deck. That's definitely something I haven't played against yet in this set. Okay. None of my sideboard cards seems particularly good. Ember Gale does kill the 2-1 they showed, but that doesn't seem like a good enough reason to play that. I don't see anything that I want to add to the deck that could make it better in this matchup. I don't think so. Especially not enchantment that are pretty bad against the Mischief. Okay, that's a weird deck. Interesting. I mean, the deck is not weird actually. It's not a weird deck. It's just the Puka's mischief that's weird. But again, if they have a bunch of way to bounce permanent and creatures, it's probably a very decent card. I guess if you can only bounce creature, it's not even be that good. If your opponent just keeps keeping back their own creature, I don't know. I could see some scenario in which you get a 2-for-1 out of that, or a mind control, but it just doesn't seem very good, honestly. Okay, it's lacking black, but I have 12 swamp in my deck, and I can cast two cards, so it seems just more than good enough. Also, I have the hatch with the hag, which is kind of a combo. So I just need to draw a swamp, and I should be doing fine. And even if I don't, I have a bit of stuff to do early on, not to die. Okay, Tripnus is a very good card that I'd rather not play against, but yeah, I mean, not much I can do now. I guess it could make me bring the what's the name of that card? Smash to Smithereen from the side. We'll see. We'll see. Is it Smash to Smithereen? I don't know. Yeah, the destroy target artifact and deal 3 damage basically. I will have to puncture ball that thing, otherwise it's gonna be pretty annoying. Hopefully I draw a land at some point though. Apparently not yet. If I miss on land drop for a few turns, I'm gonna be in trouble. But I don't think it's wrong to keep a 2-lander, 2-mountain with Puncture Bolt and Duo on the draw. I mean, you are very likely to hit your swamp before turn 3, even if I did not. And even if you don't, you are still doing fine, so I don't know. I guess they are gonna tap my dudes. If I miss on land drop again next turn, I'm gonna have to discard, and then it's gonna start to look really green for me. But again, you know, if there's only 2 lands on the top 12 cards of my library, there's nothing I can do about that. If those 2 lands were on my opening end and I did not draw any other land, yeah. It's just a shame, but there's nothing I can do. Okay, so they have to pick back a land. It's a pretty big creature though, which is kinda annoying. Cannot really attack into it or block it very efficiently. If I miss a land here, I think I lose. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, nothing I can do. Yeah, I hate this kind of game because it's not even like my opponent has been doing match, and my opening hand was definitely a keep. There's no question about that. There's no world in which it's right to mulligan that hand. I don't think so. So yeah, it just feels pretty bad, but there's nothing I can do about it again. I guess it's the game. Fairy Swarm. Okay, I drew my land. Would have rather drawn that earlier on, but it's better now than never, I guess. So next turn, if my opponent allows me to do so, I'm gonna chump the donkey dude, the Noggle Rogue. Try to whittle it down and not take too many damage. And yeah, I think I missed too many land drop, and now because of the news, I'm gonna be too far behind. Yeah, especially if they have that, I guess. Ugh, that's pretty awful for me. Yeah, I think with a regular draw I could have beaten my opponent's draw fairly efficiently, but yeah. Yeah, and I miss land drop again. I'm gonna play the Reaper and pass the turn. I don't think there's any way out of this game, unfortunately. That's super unfortunate though. Because there is 14 land left in my library of 26 cards. Yeah, I've really been missing a lot. Not much I can do though. So I can probably just tap my Reaper, swing in with everything. I don't have any good block other than jumping the 4/4. I go down to 5. I think there was... Well, if they attack without using Trip News, I might still be able to win, actually. That's a misplay, I think. Pretty bad misplay, actually. I mean, I have 1 red. There's not much I can do. If you just tap this attack with everything, I have to jump here and I go down to 5. There's no way I can come back. But here, I might be able to come back. Yeah, the play my opponent just made is not the right one. I'm pretty sure about that. Still gonna lose, but might have a shot now. I don't know. I'm fairly dead. They just need to play 1 blue creature and I die. Not a whole lot I can do about that though, because I can tap that end of turn. Yeah. And tap this during my turn. They had the Kelpie. I still think you are better off tapping my creature and attacking with everything though. Okay, that's gonna be lethal. My opponent deck seems pretty slow and pretty fat. I think if I don't miss on land drop, I should be winning fairly easily. But yeah, this happened. Alright, I hope I have a decent draw next game. Otherwise, well, I'm gonna be disappointed because, I don't know, given what I've seen, it just feels like I have a much more solid deck, but I might be wrong. They are playing a few green creature and a few white creature. I don't think I want that. It could easily miss, and if I miss with that, I'm probably losing the game. And I think most of decent draw with my deck are gonna win this matchup. My opponent did not play anything that I'm super worried about or that I don't have any answer for. I am more aggressive. I don't know. But yeah. Here, if I have a bad hand and I mulligan on the play, and they don't mulligan, I'm probably gonna lose. My deck is good, but it's not a deck that can win if we are 2 cards behind, most of the time at least, I think. So yeah, it'd be sad to end the draft there, because again, I think I have a very solid deck. But yeah, you know, it's the game. It's if it happens, not much I can do. It be what it be, I guess. Alright, please give me a good hand deck. Okay, that qualifies as a good hand. Not a great hand, but certainly a good enough hand, especially if I draw some small creature to play early on. That'd be great. If I draw lands though, as I just did, if I draw more lands, that hand could easily go wrong though. So we'll see. Slightly worried there. But yeah, currently we are doing fine. Okay, Mimic, don't really care about that. I drew my own Mimic. Well, would have been better last turn, but you know, it's not bad here, I guess. So if they play their blue-red 3-drop, I cannot block, which is slightly annoying. Not a whole lot I can do. At some point I could Cinder that if they keep it back or make it unblockable. I don't think my opponent has thousands of blue-red creatures. They probably have 1 3-drop, so if they have it here, it's good for them, I guess. But there's nothing I can do. They are attacking. Interesting. Don't think I want to trade when I have the Cinder in the back. And they played another 2-1. Okay, sure. Fine with me. So I guess they are willing to trade now. If they take 2, I guess it is slightly annoying because I take 4 next turn. It's not really an issue though. Because next turn I can either Puncture Blast, Puncture Bolt, or Cinder something away and get a 2-for-1 most likely. So sure, I'll take a bit of damage, but I think all in all it's fine. I guess I can play the 4-3 here, the donkey dude, and then attack for 5. It doesn't change much either. I don't feel too worried right here. And if they keep one of the 2-1 to block the 4-2, the Butcher, it's gonna be good because I have the Cinder to get rid of that. Might see a Fairy Swarm here. Oh, a Flask. Okay, so basically nothing, which is good news for me. I mean, they might have another 2-drop, but if they don't... Oh, and I drew another Bolt. Okay. Since my opponent did not do anything and I drew one of the best spell I could draw, I'm more confident about the outcomes of this game. We'll see, though. My opponent lost quite a lot of tempo this turn, because they just did not do anything during their turn. And I don't think for this mana they can do much. Yeah, they basically did nothing while I'll play the 3-3 while killing one of their 2-1, so... And I have, you know, with the 2 Puncture Bolt, it's not likely that I can put up some good blocks anytime soon. So yeah, I think I like my spot here. Passing the turn. Okay, that's a move, I guess. Just gonna ball that and attack with, you know, my 2 as a blast in the back. I don't think there's many bad things that could happen to me here. I mean, given that I have two removal in hand. Okay, they have that. It's fine. It's fine. There are no auras onto the battlefield. They are very likely to block here. Oh, they blocked here. Interesting. Playing around another Puncture Bolt then, I guess. In this case, I can Puncture Blast. My opponent goes down to 5, which means that I think I should still kill that, though. Yeah. And that's why Puncture Blast is such a great card. You know, it's better than dealing 3. Just you can just save my creature. It's just awesome card. Alright, so my opponent is at 5, facing what? 9 points of damage, and I have a Puncture Bolt in hand to get rid of small creatures. They might have the Kelpie they played last turn. If they have that, they die though, because they don't have enough blockers. So we'll see, but things are looking pretty good here. Okay, that card I don't care about. You know, 4 mana, that's gonna die to my 2 mana. So, and they are dead on board, but I'm just gonna bolt that first and make sure they are actually really dead. Because at this rate, I don't think there's any card that can save my opponent. They could have the Wisp, tap my Butcher, and then trade here if I hadn't the Puncture Bolt, but here it's gonna be GG. Alright, so we managed to puncture through the opponent despite a fairly bad draw game 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this match, and I see you for the finals in a few minutes. Thank you for watching.